That's the whole reason I've got this on the hoist, is I'm getting rid of that. Okay, so what am I going to replace the muffler with? Well, here it is. I've got a Thrush Welded Muffler. This is a 3" in, 3" out. It's actually a 3" in offset, out centered, which I thought was kind of odd. I've seen the centered in offset out, but this should work. I've gone online looking for videos on how mufflers sound, and it's really hard to find a good one that really shows how they sound. Most people are using their cell phones, seems like, and they have terrible speakers, and it just does not give you an idea of how it sounds at all. This, I'm a Flowmaster guy. You guys probably know that. This thing is about half, well, it's actually less than half the price. It's very reasonable. This, it's not a straight through or nothing. It looks like a Flowmaster Delta Flow. It's got like a V shape in there. They're calling this a 2-chamber muffler. I wanted a Flowmaster 50 series, a little too impatient to wait for it. I found this locally, actually, at Advance. No other place had a 3" muffler, which I don't understand that, but whatever, I guess someone had it. So I'm going to give this a try, see how this sounds. I don't really want to go with a 40 series. I think that's way too loud. It's almost, a 40 series is almost a straight pipe. I mean, you might as well just go with a straight pipe if you're going to get a 40 series, I think. But I'm going to give this a try, see how it sounds. If I don't like it, I'll just cut it out, replace it with my Flowmaster 50 series. But I figured I'd give this a try. It's pretty easy for me to cut the muffler out and put a different one in with this hoist, so figured I'd give it a try. I'll do a sound test of it before and after once I get it in. But yeah, there's a look at it. I guess I'm going to start cutting this muffler out. All I'm going to do is just pretty much take a Sawzall, cut this end, use a Sawzall, cut the other end off as tight as I can get to this muffler, and then start fitting the new one in. No turning back now. Well, there's your comparison of the two. There really is no comparison. That muffler is heavy. Well, let's start fitting the new one, I guess. Okay, so she's mocked into place here. It is not perfectly straight in here, but you kind of have to do what you can do here to get this thing in there. I think that's a good spot for it. I had to use a couple adapters here to this is like 2 3/4 to get it up to the 3-inch. And that goes to the muffler there. Then on this side, I had to get another 6-inch piece of 3-inch. It slid into there and slid over the factory pipe here. Just gonna weld this all up. First I'm gonna tack this all up, get all my clamps off and everything, look it over, make sure it all looks good. And then I'll weld her up. Weld her all the way around here and see what she sounds like, I guess. Okay, so I got them all tacked in place here. It's actually sitting on its own. Everything looks good. So I'm going to weld it on. Finish welding it. Okay, it's all welded up here. A little tip on getting the welds up where you can't see is to get a little mirror, and you pretty much have to sacrifice this mirror because it's going to get welding spatter all over it. But you have to pretty much use that to weld up top there. There's no other way to do it unless you unbolt the whole exhaust and then take it down and weld it up on the ground. But it's definitely not easy to do to get up there. You definitely need some light up there because if you can't see, you can't weld it. So definitely need to rig up some light, and then a little mirror like this will definitely help get that welded all the way around. Definitely not going to have the prettiest welds up there, especially if you don't have a whole lot of room above it. So, but that's just a little quick tip how I get the top of the pipe welded. Okay, so I've actually had the muffler on for 3-4 days now. Kind of getting a feel for the sound of it and what's going on. It is a lot quieter than I thought it was going to be. I figured that small muffler would not muffle that V8 very much, but it actually does a very good job of that. It sounds good when you rev it up, when you just park there, and then when you start out. After that, it pretty much is as quiet, I would say, as a factory exhaust. Driving down the road, you cannot really hear it. I'm going to do a before and after video shortly. I'm not going to add it with this video because a lot of people don't want to see the install, they just want to hear it. So I'm going to do a before and after video later. But this muffler is, I would say, pretty darn quiet. I wanted it quiet, but I don't know if I want it that quiet where you can't really hear it. Actually, the tire hum and the engine fan is louder than the exhaust once you get going. And like I said, I'll show a before and after video doing some drive-bys and stuff. Sounds great revving it up. I mean, that's really the sound I want all the time. So I'm not sure this muffler is going to stay. It's going to stay for now because I've got some other stuff that I need to do. You can actually hear the muffler more in the cab than you can outside, but it's not like it's not annoying. I don't hear any droning at all in overdrive going 55, 60. You really don't hear it at all. In the cab, it's just got a tiny bit of rumble. You know you've got a muffler on, and it actually sounds better, like I said, in the cab than it does outside. It really quiets it down. That Thrush Welded Muffler. So I guess this is it for the install video of the Thrush Welded Muffler 3-inch 3-out. My truck does have the 5.3. It's the 327 V8. So I guess that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.